If I need to blacklist or block a range of IP addresses for whatever reason, it's really easy to do on Avi. First, we need to create a list. So we go into templates, groups, and IP groups, and either use an existing one or create a new one. I've created one called Blacklist, which is just a list of IP addresses. So I have an IP address, I have a range of IP addresses, and I have a subnet of IP addresses. So different ways or different options. We can also select by country code instead and say, let's establish a group of countries that are blacklisted. Just for fun, I've also added my IP address to this list, 1010, etc. And if that's good, I've now got a group that's created. This group can be dynamically updated via APIs, so you can automatically be adding users or adding IP addresses to this at any time. Makes it very easy to do. But now I'm going to go and take and apply this to my application. So my application, Nathan. And with this site, I've got a hello world page, and it's up and looking good. And if I come back here, I'm going to go to my virtual service. I am going to go to policies, and we can either do apply this blacklist at the IP address layer, at the network layer, and say if the client IP is either a specific IP address we can list here, or we can just point it to this blacklist. So I can do this and deny it here at the layer 4 level when a TCP connection event happens, or I can do it at the HTTP level, which is what I'm going to do here. So by doing it at HTTP, this will happen when we get the HTTP request. That's when we're going to block this. And the reason why I'm doing that is it gives me a few more options and knobs. So I'll say if the client IP address is in that blacklist, then instead of just resetting the connection, I can do something like redirect to another location, do something else. I'm going to send a response and just send a custom 403. And I could upload a file as well if I had a specific web page that was a little bit prettier or something I wanted to use. There's some other options there. But if that's good, I'll save again. And now when I come back here, I'm now in this block list. And now when I refresh, I'm getting forbidden. And again, you can put in a pretty web page here that looks a little bit better. But now if I come back through here, I'll show off all the logs that I've received in the past few minutes. And you can see I was getting 200s, 206s, etc. And now I'm just seeing 403 errors in the page. So I can see that this user has been blocked and they're getting this 403.